Okay, so someone recently commented on my video, so he was very lucky just because I'm not busy today. So he said, please do a video before the exams on Wednesday on everything about sociology, please. Okay, so don't stress yourself, dates, and nothing is very difficult. Nothing is difficult on sociology, but the most important thing you need to note is how you write your essays. So when you are writing that paper one, zimsec examination paper one, it comes with the part A, B, C, and D. So most people, they tend to waste much of their time writing, especially the part C and the part D. Okay, but the part A usually have the definition. You just define, and you just define, and then the second question usually have 4 marks, and with on that 4 marks it usually needs a point, and you explain that point. So you give 2 points and you explain, and you are given 4 marks. So, and now comes the part C. Part C, it have 8 marks. So on those 8 marks, you should be very, very careful. 8 marks simply means that there are only 4 points needed. 4 points needed, and 4 points, those 4 points need to be explained. So if you just give 4 points, you'll be given how much? 4 marks. But then if you're able to explain those points, then you'll be given your full 8 marks. Then comes the part D question. So the part D question can be very tricky sometimes, but it's not tricky. Only when the part D question comes, say, explain, you don't give the however side. But whenever, if the question comes saying discuss, examine, assess, to what extent, please make sure that you put the introduction on the part D question. And then you make sure that you have the however side on the part D question. So the part D question, you usually have to give the introduction. Write your introduction, a short introduction to introduce the whole body. You are now a person who's going to write. I can tell you how to write an introduction. You already know that. So when you're writing your introduction, you write just it's your small introduction, and then you write your body. You just give 3 points on the first side, and then you just give 1 or 2 points on the other side. Then you put your conclusion. Make sure that you don't write more than 1 page on this, because you only have 10 marks. So if there are some other things you need to know is the subject, the topics that comes on the compulsory questions, because there is a compulsory question that comes when you are going to write sociology. The compulsory question is number one, and that number one is compulsory. Everyone is going to write that question. So it comes from these 8 topics which I'm going to give you. So make sure that from these 5 topics, so make sure that you know these topics by head. No matter what, come rain, come thunder, you know these topics. So we have family and households, we have introduction to sociology, sociological perspectives, with methodology. What else? What else do we have? Social policies. Those are the topics which comes on the compulsory question, and we also have religion. Sorry, please do read those topics before you get into the exams. Okay, so make sure those the perspectives are in your head, family and households are in your head, socialization topic is in your head, make sure introduction is in your head. And if you haven't done these topics yet, you can just check on my YouTube platform, the Brandon Simbarashi Show. You see this, and you get help